Not give up while we out of many we are one nation, one family. We activate rising faith and joyfully celebrate one day. MAICA. This sweet Jamaica where we. Yes, indeed. On a Monday evening in the Atlanta, here is Pastor Rob, and this is Jamaican Explosion. In the background is the sweet, sweet sound of Miss Candy. And she's going to be here with me on the station this evening. And in the background sounds, you hear the Jamaica Festival Song of the Year. And she says, we've come a long way. We have come a long ways. We're standing in a strong way. And it's just good to be here this Monday evening with you. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring Miss Candy online right here in a second. But I want to say a very pleasant good evening to each and every one as we get started with the program this evening. Pastor Rob here, and it's actually Labor Day in the Atlanta area. Labor Day in the Atlanta area, and everybody's out having their picnics and their barbecues and their so forth. And I hope everybody had a good Labor Day today and everybody's enjoyed the summer season and getting ready to go back out to school and to work tomorrow. And we're looking forward to heading out of the summer into the fall. But yes, indeed. So we had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weekend. And I just want to remind everybody and thank Mr. Anonymous for putting on a great show on Saturday evening at the Atlanta Bless Music Fest. And it was just a wonderful evening. I had a chance to go down and check it out on last Saturday evening. It was a wonderful show. So right here on the show this evening, we're going to do kind of an hour show for you today and get Miss Candy on in a second. She kind of dropped off there for a second. We're going to have her back on the show in a second. And okay, here she comes back. She's coming back now. Okay. Also will be this evening is Miss Nicolette Bennett, and she's going to be with me this evening. Miss Candy's getting ready to come on, so I'm going to go ahead and bring her on stage for you right now. Okay, so here she is, Miss Candy Camila Isaac, a winner of yeah. How you doing, Candy? How you doing this evening?
I am good and becoming better. How are you?
I am doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm so glad that you can find the time this evening to sit with me here on Jamaican Explosion. As I said, we come out of Atlanta, going out to the world, and we've heard about the great festival song that took the crown this year. And I want to say congratulations to you, and what a beautiful song that is.
Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We've come a long way. Standing a strong
Indeed.
way.
And we're standing in a strong way. Right.
And even as I get started with you this evening, I know those words are coming from a personal place. Okay, are you hearing me?
I think it's a little delayed. I'm not sure exactly
Okay,
what is happening.
it might be a little bit delayed because we're coming from so far. But are you here? But are you? I said the words of the song are personal to you.
Yes, it's very personal to me. Actually, it was given to me by the Holy Spirit. Um, what had happened was one morning I woke up and I was told to enter the festival song competition and make it gospel centered. Write the song and make it Christ centered. And of course, I challenged the Lord. I said, God, if this is you, I need you to give me the lyrics by the end of the day. And
Oh,
I got the lyrics by the end of the day. So right away, I said, okay, this has got it indeed. And so I entered and I am the winner by God's grace.
yes, Miss Candy, and congratulations. And you said you thought that it's a gospel song, and now you are entering into the festival arena with a gospel song. So that must have been a first. Must have been a first.
Well, no, it's not really a first because well, it's not a gospel song, but it's gospel centered. If you know
Yeah.
notice it speaks about Jamaica, but at the same time, Jamaica is nothing without Christ. Jamaica is not Jamaica is nothing without God. Excuse me. No, it's not the first. In 1987, I don't know if you remember this song, "Give Thanks and Praise." Roy Rayon, he
Yeah,
had entered with that
yeah,
song, "Give Thanks and Praises," right? And he won. So since
yeah.
then, you've never had a song like that until now.
Yes, I had Roy Ryan here about 3 4 weeks ago with me on this show. So
Right, right, yes.
yeah, absolutely. So what I know you wanted to enter the song, but why? What inspired you to write those lyrics?
Well, as I said before, it's the Lord Himself, because I challenge God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I say, well, God, if this is you, because I had entered in 2021 with a song called Birthday Bash JA. The song was the
Mm-hmm.
most popular song, but it didn't win based on votes.
Mm-hmm.
It was 100% votes, and so it was though it was the most popular song, it did not win. And so, having gone through that in 2021, I started to re-enter. Because I just didn't want a repeat of 2021, but I took instruction from the Lord, and I did, and here I am today. Excuse me.
Okay. Okay.
Here I am
So
today. Hmm.
tell us a little bit about your background, how you got started singing, and what was that journey like?
Okay, so first of all, I am your VIP, your visually impaired professional. All right. I was born
Okay.
blind. Uh, I started singing at 10 months old. Um, I sang songs like my first song was "Clap Your Tiny Hands for Joy." Excuse me. So sorry.
Take your
And
time.
roof up above me, and
Mm-hmm.
roof up above me. And then I started singing in the church at 3 years old. And then I made my first public appearance on May 23rd, 1997. No, not 1996, with the internationally acclaimed Ron Kenoli.
Mm-hmm.
I also entered the JCDC's festival in 2000 and sorry, in 1997. That was the first time I
Mm-hmm.
entered the JCDC's festival, and I got a
Mm-hmm.
scholarship to the Edna Manley College, a part-time
Yes.
scholarship, and that was extended by for 4 years because the
Mm-hmm.
JCDC, they were very impressed with my work, so they
Yeah.
I think they extended it. So after leaving Woolmer's and completing part-time studies at Edna, I went there
Mm-hmm.
full time. I went to Edna to do my diploma in performance teaching. And then I did
Mm-hmm.
my degree in jazz and popular music studies, making me the
Yeah.
first visually impaired person in Jamaica and the Caribbean to graduate from the Edna Manley College with a degree in music.
Oh, that is just
So the
commendable, and
journey has been an awesome one.
yes, and that's just excellent. I have it up here on screen. Degree in jazz and popular music studies from Edna Manley College,
Right?
and yes, yes, and we
Uh,
want to commend you on that. So that's where the journey started.
yes, it all started, yes, with me entering the JCDC's festival from 1997 and, getting all these trophies and medals and everything because I entered like every year and then, doing my degree and the whole work. So, yes.
Okay, all right. So that is quite commendable. And what inspired you? I know you said I know it's the Lord that inspired you, but what inspired you at that time to continue going? Uh, was it you really wanted to win, or was it because you just had it in you?
Honestly, I was born a winner. I
That's all
was
right.
born a winner. And I'm not saying that my journey has been very smooth sailing
Yes.
because it had its ups, it had its downs, it had its moments when I felt like I was sinking. Um, it also had its moments when I felt like I was walking when I actually wanted to run.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And so a super supportive mother and a gentle giant sister and people who have always been in my corner in every area of my journey. And along with God's help, I was able to, go on. I am able to go on to where I'm at today. I'm still going on.
Yes, indeed. And you're going on strong. Okay. And that was just just an amazing journey that you went on, and now that you have achieved how does it feel to have the festival song under your belt? How does it
Oh
feel?
my gosh, listen, it's a big deal for me. A big deal, a huge deal. I'm not talking about KFC big deal. I mean, it's more than that,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Because, all right, one, first visually impaired person, female artist to win the competition. All right, that is number one.
yes,
Number two, out of the many festival song winners, I am
yes.
one of six females to win the competition. Right?
Okay.
Number three, to be to
Breaking
be
a lot of
among
records.
yes, man, to be among the people like Roy Ryan, the Eric Donaldsons, the Stanley Beckfords,
Yes,
the astronauts, the Toots and the Maytals, yeah, the Jamaicans, the Buju Bantans. It's a big deal. It's a
it's
big deal. Like, my name is among the record of people winning the festival song competition. Me in 2024, yeah, man, it's a big deal.
it's huge. It's huge. It's huge.
It's huge. It's huge.
And guess what? I don't believe it's the last time you're going to win it either. I think it's just the first time you win it
Look
now.
here. Lord
And,
of mercy.
well,
I no words left. I don't know what to say where that is concerned. Who knows? We might create another history.
oh yeah, man. Yeah. So that is great, and that's great accolades right there. First visually impaired person, and amongst one of the few women to have entered the competition and have won the competition. Let me just let the audience hear a little piece of it as they start to tune in. No, let me just give them a little piece of it because I love it. It's called One Jamaica, right? One
Jamaica. That
Jamaica,
is it right there, so never to.
right?
We've come a long way, standing in a strong way. One Jamaica, one more year. God's mercy's near is like a breath of fresh air. So let's send up some praise and thanksgiving in the atmosphere. Are you ready? Yeah. We've come a long way, standing in a strong way. We never gave up on God. God did not give up on we. Out of many, we are one. One nation, one family. We activate rising faith and joyfully celebrate one day. This sweet Jamaica where we born and grow, attracting tourists all over the globe. We never grow dim, we will always shine, displaying pure love from the true divine. Yes, we have problems that we can solve as we keep looking to the Lord above. One Jamaica, one blessed island, protected by Jehovah's mighty hand. So we put with the negative and then we run with the positive. Praise this praise verses extend our way. It's a good place of birth, paradise here on earth. One love, one day, one Jamaica.
Yes, one love, one J, one Jamaica. A lot of very very powerful lyrics in the song as I overheard the lyrics again, and it's such a timely song for a time like this. Uh,
Amen.
uh, as we speak about coming together in Jamaica, uh, and to even have a gospel song this year uh, come across and be the number
Mhm.
one song. God must be definitely speaking to us as a people.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
And what how has it been since you have won? I know you. Where have you gone to perform, and so far, through since you have won?
Okay. It has been a journey, and I am loving every minute of it. I tell people all the time, the stage is my passion. I love the stage, performing, ministering to people. Just making people feel happy. That's my passion. And so, since I have won the competition, I have performed at a number of places. Um, I performed recently at the Governor General Ambassadors Award ceremony. I also performed at the Grand Gala, celebrating Jamaica independence. And I also went to Civil for the first time. It has always been my dream to go to Civil Heritage Park. And I went there and I enjoyed it, performing there, like 3:13 in the morning. It was something to look forward to. I enjoyed it. And so the journey has been one that it has been fun filling, fulfilling and fun filled, you know
Okay.
um,
Yes. Yes.
stressed right out at times, tired sometimes, but I love it. And I can truly say God
You-
has kept me. Because honestly, I couldn't have done this on my own. I'm not ashamed, and I will never be ashamed of the gospel of Christ. So whatever I do, God is always in the center, and He is the one to be glorified. Because me, I couldn't do it on my own. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it on my own. I would be falling apart already. Yeah,
yes.
because of the grace of God. Yeah,
Yeah, so he endures you and he gives you the strength to do the work that he has given to you. And and
that is
and
it.
you rightfully say it's a ministry, huh? When you say it's
It
a
is.
ministry, what do you mean by that when you say it's a ministry?
Well, every time I go there, I'm very mindful of the songs that I sing, by the way. Right? So, though I don't always sing gospel songs, but they're inspirational. And at the end of the day, God must be glorified. At the end of the day, someone must be appreciative of what I sing. Someone must be able to relate to the message in the song that I sing. Right? So, yeah, man. It's a ministry for me. I sing at a wedding. If I should sing at a wedding and I do a song like "At Last," they feel like it's a good thing to be in love. So that for me is a ministry.
Yes, yes, yes. Quite a ministry that you
Right.
have here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking to Miss Dr. Camila Candy Isaacs, and she is the winner of the 2024 JCDC Festival Song Winner back down there in Jamaica. And we are glad to have her here in the studios with us this evening. She has broken several records already just by being on the scene, and and she's very inspirational. She says to us that the stage, being on the stage, is is um, is is very inspirational to her. She likes to be in front of the people. Why do you love performing that much? Why what kind of feeling comes through you when you are up there on stage?
Oh Lord, how do I describe that? It's a feeling that is indescribable. So I'm on stage. I'm on stage, and just singing, depending on the song that I sing, I try to put myself in that song. So, for
Yeah.
most times, though, if I'm doing a set, my set has
Yeah.
to tell a story, all right?
Mm,
So, yeah, for example, I might be doing Proud Mary, or another song, like At Last, then, and another song like a child, for argument's sake. So I'm
yeah.
saying, okay, we do At Last,
Yes.
And because they are so in love, we say, okay, you're in love and I don't want you, I will never be apart. We're together. So, like a child, I need love and tender care. You're with me everywhere, So I do that song. And then Proud Mary, we're celebrating together. So, right there's a story that is being told. And then if you're at a gospel concert now, I sing a song like uh God is the joy and the strength of my life. He removes all pain. And then I would move to freedom. I would clap a little, because God is. You are
Yes.
free. You
Yes.
understand? So that is it. I tell stories in my performances. And so I put myself in my performances. I make you feel what I am singing, because my thing is you have to convince yourself about what you're singing, and by convincing yourself, you're able to convince others.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yes.
That's powerful. And I know we heard a part. We heard the festival song, but I also see that you cover a lot of other songs there too. Uh,
Yes, I
uh,
do.
you know, I would. So when are you gonna be doing a gospel concert for us?
Well, um, this year, the funny thing about it, this year, I have a gospel show that I always do. I started it in 2014. It was titled "The Gospel with a Difference."
Hmm.
So, gospel with a difference in that it's an inspirational edutainment show. So
Yes.
it's journeys where gospel began to where it's at now. And
Hmm.
so since 2019, we did one, and in 2020 COVID steps in. This year, however, I said I was gonna do one for my birthday. And it turns out that for some strange, oh, my drummer, yeah, he said that he couldn't have done it again because he had to leave for Guyana,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? And of course I was disappointed. So I said, oh my God, the concert now go on. Turns out that my drummer passed away in May.
Sorry to hear. Hmm.
Yeah, Daisy Jones, R.I.P. God bless his soul. And then the same day that I had planned the concert for, which is the 27th of April, and he said that he wouldn't be available and I put off the concert. That's the same day I received my honorary doctoral degree. So I'm like, oh my God. So
Hmm.
God, you are a strategic God. So um I don't think I have totally recovered from Desi's passing just yet. So I didn't
Hmm.
plan to do a concert this year, Gospel with a Difference. But who knows what might happen next year
Okay. All right. Looking forward to that when
when the
you
time comes, right?
come. And we hope too that they just don't keep you confined to Jamaica. That they actually.
Look here, am I ready for the world? You can look here.
All
I
right.
am ready for the world.
Get
Is the
ready.
world ready for me? They better be.
Uh, and
Yeah, I'm coming.
yes, and we're definitely going to make sure that you come through the Atlanta area.
Oh
We're definitely.
yeah, I need to. I need to. I mean, when the producer reached out to me, and
Yes.
she said, "Oh, well, the producer said we'd love to have you in Atlanta." I said, "Yeah, I'm ready.
You're
I'm
ready. You're ready.
ready. Yeah, man, I'm ready." So just say
Uh,
the word.
yes, and I'm pretty sure that when you come here, everybody's going to appreciate you, and
Oh yeah,
it'll be a beautiful performance when you get here. But
it will be.
I don't
By
want to
God's grace.
I don't want to skip over this because I heard you mention it. The honorable doctoral degree from
Mhm.
One We International Theological Seminary. Tell us about that. Speak to us a little bit about that.
Okay, so my birthday was the 18th of April, and I was on my birthday-cation, right?
All right,
That's my word.
I love that. I love that.
My
That's the start using that. That's the original one. They have to start use that one. Yes.
Right, yeah, I was on my birthday-cation. And so I remember I was on the pool deck on the 23rd, because
Mm-hmm.
it was the day that the vacation was about to end.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday-cation, right? It was about to end. And, I was feeling a little, like I say, oh, it couldn't go another day or a couple more days. And so I was on the pool deck and my phone rang.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
the person said, Candy, we've been trying to find you. And I'm like, really? But I got no cause, so I don't understand. How is it that you've been trying to find me? And he says, well, we want to confer upon you an honorary doctoral degree. And I'm
Mm.
like, what did you just say? And then he went on to say, it is this weekend. And I'm like, huh? And so I called over to mommy because mommy came over and she came over and she saw me crying. And she said, what you about for? And I'm like, I'm going to be given a doctoral degree. Yeah. And, looking back at it, they said, they recognized my contribution in music, the work that I have done over the years. And, when they were talking about the requirements that one should have, and the guy at the graduation, he said, a doctoral degree is not something that you earn. An honorary doctoral degree is not something that you earn. An honorary doctoral degree is something that you deserve. And I'm like,
Yes, sir.
oh my God. It brought tears to my eyes. Because I was telling my support system, and of course, me get bash feed from the three of them. I said to them, look at little me going to be honored that I'm getting a doctorate. And they're like, look at me, which part? My girl, go sit down. You know who you are? So again, it can only be God. It
And
can
it's
only
well
be God.
deserved. Well deserved. I would go a little further to say a doctor, honorary doctoral degree is something that bestowed. It's bestowed on you
Bestowed.
based on
Yes, yes,
bestowed. Yes,
right.
it's bestowed on you because of your resilience, because of your
Mm-hmm,
determination, because
mm-hmm.
of the talent that you possess, and the ministry that you have, and you use it to bless other people. So the Lord Himself has bestowed it upon you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So and it's well
definitely,
deserved.
definitely. Yeah, I tell everybody that this year, 2024, is the start of a winning season for me because, I mean,
Mm,
2024, Candy's 40
yes,
years old. Yes, and
yeah,
getting the honorary doctoral degree this year bestowed that was bestowed on me, and then
yeah.
in May, by the 9th of May, I got the call that hey, you're in the top 10, and then in July I won.
Yes, yes.
So it's my winning season. It's my winning
It's your winning.
season. Yeah.
Oh my God. You have to do that one for us now because you can't start and leave us like that. It's a winning. You can't start, you can't touch those notes and leave us right there. One of my favorite songs. It's my winning season, and it's definitely your winning season. And I hope you're enjoying it, and so well deserved. And I know the audience love you when you come out there and perform. And
uh,
God's gonna bless. God's blessing you as you go along.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. So, folks, if you've just joined us here, we're listening to, we're speaking with this evening to Dr. Camila Candy Isaacs, and she is actually the winner of the JCDC 2024 Festival Song winner. But she's no stranger to the contest because she has entered several years and I've been working her way up to the top form. And this year she finally had a breakthrough because it's our winning season. And God has, it's our winning season, so God has
Well, let
bestowed
me let
on
me
her.
tell you. So I when I say enter the JCDC festival competition, there's a difference. So what I've always entered is the JCDC Festival of the Performing Arts Music Competition. So that is
Oh,
like, yeah, right. So it's a performing arts music competition that I've always entered over the years.
mhm.
I only entered the festival song competition twice, 2021 and this year. I also entered the gospel
Okay,
song competition in 2009 and I came second.
okay, all right. So you have quite a background there, working up to the festival song this year. And every
Right.
year when it comes on to festival time, they're gonna play back all the festival
Mhm.
songs that have ever won that competition, and you will be right there amongst the greats.
Yes. Listen, let me tell you something. It felt good when I was at Fest Queen. Well, I was at the different events because I love culture, right? I love the Jamaican culture.
Yes,
I call myself a
yes.
culture baby, right? So whether
So am
or
I.
not
Yeah,
I am participating, I'm always at the events. Yeah, I'm at the mellow
yeah.
grounds. I'm at the festival song finals. I'm at the gospel song finals. I'm at the grand gala. I'm at the all of them. You name them, I am
Mhm,
there. And so this year,
mhm.
when I'm at the events, I am hearing every minute you hear, "We've come a long way." It feels good. And after the Melogaround show, that was when I really got a grip, After the Melogaround
Yes.
show, that the song that was the last song to be played. And it's like
Hmm.
everything just started replaying in my mind. Everybody started coming to me at the show. Mind you, I wasn't performing, the song was just playing. And people came over to me and
Hmm.
they were like, "Girl, congrats, are you this? You have it, Ray, baby." And
Hmm.
tears filled my eyes. Me just want ball. But me never want ball
Hmm.
because the people them did dead here. So me never bother crying. But the tears the tears filled my eyes and I'm like, oh gosh, me really
Hmm.
win. It's really you win, Candy. I really you win. I think that was when the reality really hits. That is me win the competition.
Okay. 1 second here. Nicolette, we're expecting you in a couple of minutes here.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Okay, very good. Yes, yeah, yes. Oh, yes. So, wow. I can just imagine. I can just imagine how you felt. And,
Yes.
and now you have two worlds rooting for you. You have the gospel world and you have the not so gospel world.
Not so that is the word. That is the word.
The not so gospel world and the gospel world. So
Mm-hmm.
you cross all boundaries. A song that is
Mm-hmm.
that is song that everyone can listen to, and everyone can be
Yes.
proud to be a Jamaican. So now tell me, here, one of your proudest Jamaican moments. I mean, besides winning, uh, growing up in
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica, what were some of
Mm-hmm.
your proudest Jamaican memories of growing up?
Oh Lord, man, the highlight of my summer
Yes,
is the my proudest Jamaican memories festival.
yes.
Yeah, festival. So one of my
So
proudest moments was when I got outstanding female soloist the first
wow,
time, and that was in 2000. And that was in 2000.
yeah,
Right. I got outstanding female. And another one was when I got the Jamaica 40 trophy for outstanding female soloist again in 2002. So I've had some really great moments. Yeah,
yes.
that was one of my proud Jamaica moments. Um, and even just being at the festival,
Hmm.
as I said, the cultural competition, the cultural events, it makes me
Yes.
feel proud. I'm a proud Jamaican. I'm a proud Jamaican. And if you should ask me, however, what has been the highlight of my career, I remember
Yes.
in 2019, right? I was asked to sing for a group of teenage moms,
Wow.
and I think
Hmm.
that has been one of the most inspirational moments in my career. The singing for the teenage moms, and they received it so well. People were in tears, and so to date, that has been one of the highlights of my career. Um, you get the doctoral degree, yes. You get you win the festival song competition. You
Yes.
participate in the NCD story, but
Yes.
just the fact that you're able to minister to people,
Yes.
in Jamaica, the teenage moms, that's
Mhm.
something to look. That's something to be, grateful for.
Yes, 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 yes. And now I want to ask you this question now too. Uh, who inspired you? Because we don't just get, God gets us there, but he puts servants along the way and folks along the way to inspire us and encourage us. Who were some of the people that inspired you?
Well, my mom.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. My mom is my biggest inspiration.
Yes.
Um, and my sister as well, because my mother, having discovered that I was blind,
Mm-hmm.
um, she could have done otherwise.
Yeah.
A lot of persons told her that, look, me wouldn't take her from hospital, if I did me in your shoes. And
Mm.
she taught me how to grow up in the fear of the Lord, because the thing is, my mother had planned to start drinking when I was 6 months old. She said she was going to wait until I was 6 months old, and then she would start drinking. And then she even started practicing, with stone ginger wine. Every night she put some ice in a glass with stone ginger wine, and she would drink that,
Mm-hmm.
sip it. But the Lord saved her. She got saved when I was 4 months old.
Praise God. Praise
Aside
God.
from Yes, aside from mommy being my biggest inspiration, I've had other persons, people like my pastor, my late pastor, Reverend Veril Hope Fox, and the late principal of Woolman's High School for Girls, the school I attended, or should I say, the Woolman's High School for Girls, the school I attended, Mrs. Pamela Harrison. She has been one of my biggest inspiration. And then during my, since about 2020, the Lord has designed a beautifully beautiful support system. And since we are about three persons,
Mhm.
namely Loris Fox, she's a teacher at Calabar High School and also a pastor at my church. Sharon Coburn Robinson, Principal Director of the Bureau of Gender Affairs, and also Simone Thomas. She is also blind like me. That's a beautiful support system. And I also must make mention of the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, Olivia Babsy Green. She was very instrumental in my studies at the Edna Manley College.
Wow, wow, wow. So you see, you had a lot of great people that were
Yeah, like yes, the Lord has, you know, put me in great
yes,
places amongst great
yes,
people, and and
yes,
and
yes,
and,
yes,
and that includes my mommy and my sister. They are great people, and I'm
yes.
really grateful. I'm really grateful.
Okay, and this is going to be my final question with you because oh, wow, what an inspiration you have been this evening on the program, and
Thank you.
it's Labor Day over here, so a lot of people are still out doing their picnics and so forth like this. But I'm sure when the show goes out and it plays back during the night and tomorrow, everybody's going to be so touched by all that we have learned from you this evening, and there
Thank
will
you.
be um, young girls and boys and those that are blind and those who are not blind, but particularly now for those that have are visual vision impaired, um,
Uh-huh.
and they have their gifts, because what we have are gifts, uh, and they want to
Uh-huh.
exercise that gift. What's advice would you give that person?
Okay, so my advice to persons with disability,
Yeah,
particularly visually impaired persons,
visually.
never consider your disability as a setback, but consider
Mm,
it as an opportunity to move forward, right?
yes.
Remember now, sight comes from the eyes, but vision comes from the heart.
My God, my God, my God. Say that again, though. I have to hear that twice.
Sight comes from the eyes, but vision comes from the heart.
Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Vision comes from the heart. Sight is from the
Mhm.
eyes, but vision comes from the heart. I love that. I love that. Did you coin that one, or did someone else speak it?
No, I
Uh,
coined it. I coined it.
Okay,
in
well,
2022.
well, I have to write it down and make sure it's in the books as you Cohen. That there is powerful. It's
Thank
powerful.
you.
So, Miss Candy, thank you for stopping by here this evening and just dropping some words of wisdom on us. Thank you for using your talent in a way that is gifted the world, not only Jamaica but the world, in a beautiful song about Jamaica that describes to many, uh, out of many, one people. We are one, and sometimes we need to be reminded of that
Yes.
fact. And I think this song reminds us of that, and quite definitely deserving of the festival song of the year. And we're going to hear more from you. And around Christmas time, I'm gonna want I want to have you back again to see how things have worked for you
No
since now
problem.
and then. Okay, we want to have you back again around
Mhm.
Christmas time. You're gonna tell me how the journey is
That's
now
my
that you have.
exciting time of the year.
Yes, yes, yes. So when I have
Yeah,
you
yes,
back,
I love Christmas. Love Christmas.
so when I have you back Christmas time, I might ask you to do two Christmas carol for me when you come on the show then too.
No
Okay?
problem. Yes, man. No problem.
Okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's
Uh,
just been a pleasure this evening to have Miss Camila Candy Isaacs, doctor, well deserved, I must say. And we look forward to her coming back to Jamaican Explosion on a future day. So, Miss Candy, have a blessed evening and continue to
Thank
do
you very
what you
much, and it was
do.
my pleasure.
Continue to spread your love. Continue to spread that gift far and wide. And God bless you now.
Thank
Okay?
you.
We're
Blessings
gonna,
unto you too.
leave. Very good. Let's leave out with the song.
Here, God's mercy's near is like a breath of fresh air. So let's send up some praise and thanksgiving in the atmosphere.
Mm.
Yeah. We've come a long way, standing in a strong way. We never gave up on God, God did not give up on we. Out of many, we are one nation, one family. We activate rising faith and joyfully celebrate one day. MAICA. This sweet Jamaica where we born and grow, attracting tourists all over globe. We never grow dim, we will always shine, displaying pure love from the true divine. Yes, we have problems that we can solve as we keep looking to the Lord above. One Jamaica, one blessed island, protected by Jehovah's mighty hand. So make we done with the negative, and then we run with the positive. Sing praises to Jah each day. His mercies extend our way. It's how we good place of birth. We little paradise here on earth. One love, one day. We've come a long way, standing in a strong way. We never give up on God, cause him not give up on we. Out of many we are one nation, one family.
Yes, indeed. Out of many, we are one, standing in a strong way. One Jamaica. We just had her here, Miss Candy Camila, Dr. Camila Candy Isaac. And what a wonderful interview we had with her this evening. Okay, welcome to Jamaican Explosion. If you've just joined us this evening, and we had quite a show so far. Coming up next will be Miss Nicolette Bennett in the spotlight this evening in ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and we are going to have her on stage right here in a few minutes. Just want to say a very special shout out to each and every one that's listening to us this evening. I know it's a Labor Day and a lot of you are still out there having party. So when you come back, you will be watching this show when you come in later on or tomorrow. Just want to say, do remember coming up on September 15th. It's the International Evening of Praise, and you want to make sure you come out and enjoy the best gospel singers within the Atlanta area as they get together at in Stone Mountain on that particular evening, and we will be presenting the International Evening of Praise and Worship. Okay, and okay, let's get it on screen right here. Okay, it's Gwinnett International Church along with Patamar Music presents an International Evening of Praise, and you definitely want to come out and check that one out. The place to be that evening will be the Caribbean Live TV studios at 6254 Memorial Drive, Suite C, Stone Mountain, Georgia 30083. So you definitely want to come out and check that out. How you doing this evening? Are you ready to see the summer end and actually get into the fall mode here? We had a wonderful summer here in Atlanta, and I know a lot of people are getting their last barbecues in today and so forth like that, and getting ready for the fall season. Right here at Jamaican Explosion, we plan to have a great fall schedule coming up for you, and with a lot of entertainment. So I don't want you to forget that we are on Monday night. So we've been doing pretty well on Monday night so far, and we want you to continue to spread the word and let folks know that you can tune in on Mondays from 8 to 10, even though we're going to have a little, this is like a holiday show, so we're going to have a little shorter show today. But yes, joining me in the studios today is Miss Nicolette Bennett, as we speak about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. We speak about those individuals who are working hard in the communities, whether they are communities in the United States or community back in Jamaica, and they're doing extraordinary things within their sphere or within their areas of influence to not only benefit the areas that they are from, but as a help to the communities that they are in, and also the communities that are here in the diaspora. Let me welcome on stage none other than Miss Nicolette Bennett. How are you today, Nicolette?
I'm quite fine. Good night.
Okay.
Good night. How are
Oh,
you?
okay, good, good. I could see that the Jamaica you're trying to get out to some of that Jamaica sunshine, huh? Yes, yes. Nicolette is no stranger to us because Nicolette has been on the program several times. She's actually the person that you see all those beautiful all those beautiful advertisements that and people have been commenting me on those ads and the flyers and so forth that we have here at a Jamaican Explosion. Nicolette is the person that actually she's the one that creates those, and she's the one that makes them, and she does a lot more things too. So Nicolette, welcome to Jamaican Explosion once again. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us this evening under Ordinary People Doing Extraordinary Things. And we definitely have to salute you as one of those persons, and tell us a little bit about. I think you have a new name for
Yes.
it's a new name now, right? Okay.
Yes, yes, it is.
So,
Thank you for having me again, Pastor Rob. And yes, my company has rebranded. It has gone through a rebranding state. It's now
yeah.
Black Spider Marketing and Design.
Okay, I think I have the wrong thing there, but let me get you right here. Oh, here we go. Yes. Okay, there you go. Black Spider Marketing.
Marketing and Design.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So talk to me now about why the rebranding.
Well, the rebranding came around. All right. So I had originally had the name Virtually Speaking, which
Yes.
basically spoke to the stage that I was in my business. I was offering certain services that helped businesses online with not just graphic and design, but also virtual assistant services.
Yeah.
I rebranded and went directly into marketing and designer. My background, educational background, is in marketing. So I have my bachelor's in marketing. And design is something that I have always loved from childhood stage, from high school coming right up. I loved art, I love design, and it's something that I have a passion for. So I just decided, let's just focus on the gift that I was given.
Okay. Wow, that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And so now you're highlighting more of the marketing part, or you're
The
bringing more,
marketing and the graphics design. So
and
the marketing helps, yes. So I also assist persons, small business and entrepreneurs with social media marketing
yes,
and
yeah. Mhm.
general marketing materials that they need. And that is where the graphic design also comes in. So with the flyers, the brochures, branded clothing, the works.
Okay. And I must commend you on the work that you are doing and the work that you have done. Earlier on, we had our making some short advertisement videos, and she did this a great job with those, and that's available to folks that wants those too. And she's doing flyers for us right now, and as you could see, the quality that when I send it out every week, everyone, I could send out different things, but everybody always come back and say, "Where's the flyer?" The flyer has to come from you because they're used to that. I could send out different things, but they always call and say, "Hey, when is the real flyer coming out?" So they know your flyer has been and has been as the real thing. Okay, so if someone wanted to get in touch with you, Nicolette, how can they get in touch with you?
All right. So if someone wants to get to me, my email address is Nicolette, that's Nicolettete,
Mm-hmm.
Tshai, Tshai at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And the WhatsApp number is 876
Mm-hmm.
227
Mm-hmm.
5908. So that's the WhatsApp, 876 227
Mm-hmm.
5908. Or they
Mm-hmm.
can just email me at Nicolette, Nicolettete,
Mm-hmm.
Tshai
Mm-hmm.
at gmail.com.
Okay, so we're gonna get that up here for you starting next week, because I think I had the virtual speaking business,
Virtually speaking, yes.
virtually speaking business down here, and we're gonna have to take that down and update it with everything that you do. Okay, speak to me about the social media. Explain to us a little bit more, because we all need a little more education in that part. What are some of the basic ways to improve your social media present?
Present. Well, our
Uh-huh.
for social media, for the social media marketing now, what I do for clients is I will generally go through and see what they have, their present system looks like, their present layout looks like, and
Mhm,
I will provide them with strategies and solutions as how to grow their business. I'll also assist them with video editing if if depending on the type of business that they have, I'll help
mhm,
them with video editing and managing, monitoring their SEOs, and
mhm.
also to do some structuring for them.
Okay. All right. All of that good stuff, huh? And I know you have actually helped me with some programs to
Right, with your
award
Atlanta
Atlanta
awards, yes.
Atlanta award programs and so forth like that. And actually, she has also helped me with putting together the bio for Jamaican Explosion, and that's a part of that the bio that I took out of the part of that bio, and that was in the AJA journal this year. Uh, so Nicolette does a lot of things, and she's just very special in the things that she do, and we want to
It's
make sure
actually
that. Go ahead, go ahead.
It's actually something that I really enjoy. One of the things that I also offer to is for persons who are looking to rebrand, I help them with logo designs, and
Mm,
I help them to completely rebrand, restructure, and reformat their business brand. Because with businesses, what you need to know is that it's not just about saying that you have a business, but your
Mm-hmm.
presence and
Yes.
how your image looks to persons, especially on social media platforms.
Uh-huh.
It's very important. So you know what, the persons say that first impressions last. Sometimes when your brand is not up to par
Yeah.
as to where you envision it,
Mm-hmm.
persons, your ideal customers don't see you to that level. So
Okay.
what I do for persons is I help them with their rebranding to help them get their message out.
And Nicolette, I think I have examples here of some of the things that you have done for me, and I'm gonna put it on screen here and let them just see. They don't have to go too far for it. It's right here on screen. So let folks see some of the work that you have done. You know, there we go. For example, that's a Jamaican explosion with that features Pastor Rob, and I love the way she works those colors in at the top on the Jamaica explosion itself.
And the
You know,
logo.
and the logo. Yes, I'm gonna bring up a copy of the logo and even the placements of the mics. You know, and so forth like that. So if you're out there and you have a business or a radio show, television show, so forth like that, and you would like for Nicolette to you know page like this for you, and also the logo. I'm gonna bring up the logo in a second, and so they could see that.
I also
Go ahead, Nicolette.
All right, so I also assist persons. So, like, if you're a writer and you need
Mm-hmm.
designing of your book covers, or you need designing of you need mock-ups for your businesses, I also
Mm-hmm.
assist with those too.
Okay.
What
Here is a copy of
or
let me
newsletter?
a newsletter here. One second here. Let me take this off here so you could see it here. And I thought that was just a excellent job right there for that was done for us earlier this year, going out to coolmagazine.com, and you did all of that.
And I really enjoyed doing that too.
Okay. Yes. So that's just some of the work that Nicolette has done for us, and also not to mention the logos. We have to bring up the logos in a second here. Okay. Let me go through here. You know, sometimes you have them on WhatsApp and they kind of vanish off after a while. Yeah, but you could actually see them. So we're gonna yeah. So tell us a little bit more about what you have in store for us coming up this year as you go forward with the business this year. So what's in store for you?
Well, what I'm working on for Black Spider marketing right now is
Yeah.
to create a marketing campaign to get the business out there for persons to actually know and see what it is that we have and
Mm-hmm.
services that we have available.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things that's going forward. That's starting off this month. We're going to be doing a marketing campaign.
Okay. So where is the marketing campaign going to be, or have you chosen a place yet? Or
It is going to be online. We have our Facebook page,
okay.
and I am presently doing the rebranding of the company, so it's still there. The Facebook page, you can find us on Virtually Speaking
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook. So
Okay.
you
All right.
right. So that's where we're at right now. But
Mm-hmm.
we are looking to launch and offer some sales packages coming out, especially for the November, December time period.
Okay.
So you have all
So
of that to look forward to.
yeah, so we're looking forward to that, and looking forward to see some more of the magnificent work that you're doing straight out of Jamaica. But it's online, so you know Nicolette will work with you anywhere you are in the world.
anywhere you are. It
Anyway,
is a right. My business is a virtual business. It's online, so I offer services to online businesses, but not just online. Also, persons here in Jamaica,
yes.
I offer my services to them also.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so yeah, there you have it. So what else are you up to? I know you are a proud mother, and so forth.
You know,
So,
it's back to school.
with the children, uh-huh.
So this week is definitely the back to school, getting them back out, getting
Yeah.
them on the road, and meeting and greeting the new teachers to see what is up for this year.
Yes, 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 yes. And you how do you balance all of that now with the work?
Well, it's something that has to be done. The work is there, but first and foremost, I am a mommy, so I have to make sure that they are taken care of. And the beauty of being an entrepreneur and having an online business is that not only is it that I can be able to assist others with their
Hmm.
goals and dreams, helping them with their business, but it also helps me to be flexible so that I can manage my children and manage all of the responsibilities and still be there.
Hmm. Yeah, so you're doing an excellent job of it. And if you all didn't know, must let you know that she's a sister to our former co-host here, Nadine. They're sisters. So if she look like Nadine, then that if she looks like somebody that you know, she might remind you of Nadine. So they're sisters, and Nicolette is the one that does the actual marketing and social media business and so forth like that. And she does a very good job, great job. I say a great job. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm still trying to go down our page here and see if I could get the logo, but that's all right. That's all right. We'll get it up another time because all you have to do is just go to my to when I do those Facebook uh what they call them montage. You will see the logos that Nicolette has made up for us at Jamaican Explosion. Okay.
One of the nice things about it is that not only have I been working with you with Jamaican Explosion, I've also been working with you with Atlanta Caribbean.
Yes,
So the
yes,
logo, your rebrand,
yes, yes,
I
yes,
helped you with that rebrand, and it was a interesting experience because one of the things that I enjoyed about it is that I was able to take the idea and the concept that came from you
yes,
and was able to create something that you were pleased with. Not just you, but also your business partner was pleased with it.
yes, yes. Always willing to listen and and all you have to do with Nicolette is pretty much describe it, and then
Just
she
describe what you want. What
describe.
what
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
my business tagline is that we take your visions and dreams and turn them into reality through creativity. So
Yes,
once you are clear with me and I am able to picture what you are saying and what you have in mind, I am able to bring that out in
yeah.
image through images.
Wow, wow, wow. And she does a great job. All I have to do is say, Nicola, this is what I'm thinking of here. So I got it, I got it. And when she comes back, she it must be something that is just innate, or some. It's just a gift that you have, and you must have been doing this from early in school or something like that.
Well, I did art in high school, but I never furthered it
Hmm.
because when you're out in school, they tell you that you need to go into business, go work, go do
Yeah,
some business subjects and stuff. So that's where my focus was. But it was really something that I was actually recommended to do art in CXC, but I never really took it up. But after
hmm,
leaving high school and everything, I never stopped. One of the things about me is that as a child growing up,
yeah,
I could I could look at something and just draw it. When I was going to high school, the early parts of high school, every single storybook I had,
yeah.
every notebook I had for school before September started was filled with pictures. Because what I like is that I like to put the images on the first page of the notebook. So the first thing that I open up and I look at is something that I drew. And it's something that I still do now, even for my children. If it's either an affirmation or a little artwork I put on their notebooks, and I put the affirmation there so that the first thing that they see a September morning, the first time they open the book, is something nice from mommy that is helping to build them. So a little nice thought or a little image.
Yes, yeah,
So
that's
it's coming from very, very young.
yeah,
And now that I'm older, I'm
yeah.
able to go into it a little bit more.
Yes, yes, yes. And I also know along like we're speaking to Nicolette today, and we're just touching several bases, basic things about her life, and I know she's a believer. Yeah,
Yes, I
she,
am.
yes, and she's a proud believer. And how long have you been a believer?
Well, I grew up in the church basically. So I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness,
Okay.
and I have since, as an adult now, transitioned now. So I am in the Church of God, and I really enjoy it. And look here, it's something, if you look at it, the scripture says that your skills will make room for you. And since I have decided to really focus on what it is that I was given, which is my gift of
Yeah.
art, and being able to take someone else's imagery from just words and
Yeah.
create something for them, that
Hmm.
I found great joy in it.
Wow. 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 So even from a spiritual perspective, she has it. Mm, just
Everything has to have God in it. It starts it.
That's right. That's right. And I know how you are. I see it in your work, and I've heard you proclaim it. So it's good to have you working along with us here at Jamaican Explosion. She works also with me on the Caribbean Extravaganza at times, getting the flyers there too at
Right.
times. So she is a one-stop shop for all that you need, and give them the name of the business again as
So
we have.
it's
Okay,
Black Spider Marketing and Design.
okay. And you know what? I'm gonna mess with you about that black spider part and ask
You
you.
can ask me about it. That's actually a childhood nickname that
Oh, really?
I got. Yes, that I got from my aunt and cousins in the country. So in Montego Bay, when I was smaller, my mother used to send me there. You know, when Jamaica used to have trains,
Yes, yes.
and I used to go down every summer on the train to Montego Bay, Cambridge, which is where
Really?
my mother is from. Yes, my mother and all
Mhm.
her sisters and everything. That's where her heritage is from. That's where she's from. So
Yes.
we used to travel down,
Uh-huh.
and as the story is told, my aunt loves to tell it. As the story is told, is that there was an occasion where I saw a black ant, or what they call pitimilicle, if you know that ants. And
Mhm.
I saw it, and the first thing that she said, I asked, was if it was a black spider. And because it was so funny, because I was very young at the time, I was probably
Mhm.
about 4 or 5, and because it was so funny, the name stuck.
Mhm.
So whenever I would go to country, that would be my name, Black Spider. But so having thought about virtually speaking, and it the name virtually speaking just was it this transition of my life right now and in my business, it just wasn't speaking to me anymore. And I just had this thought of the black spider.
Mhm.
And because it was it's an ant,
Mhm.
but in reference, it's also because what I saw, it was in my vision, I saw a spider. It doesn't matter what everybody else saw, I saw a spider.
Right, all
And
right.
the name just kept with me, and it is near and dear. So I just decided that, you know what, this is
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
and I'm going to make it my brand.
Okay, that's great. That's great. A great story behind that. And Nicolette, we wish you all the best, and do an excellent job here. And I'm pretty sure name several different companies that you work for down in Jamaica, different clients that you have.
Well, actually, I've had the opportunity to work with a variety store to do their rebranding and their social media rebranding. That's Latania's variety store. That's in Portmore.
Mm-hmm.
I've also worked with a tour company, Ricky's Luxury Tours. That's in Montego Bay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I most of my clients also are also from the US.
Okay. Very good.
And I've
Oh,
also recently, for the graduation period, I did some work with Little World Early Childhood Center. So I did some of their graduation packages, their gift items that
mm-hmm.
they did. I did the branding for that, the design, the whole creative aspect of it with the t-shirts, everything for their graduation package.
Okay, right. So, wow. So we're here. We're speaking with Nicolette Bennett, and she is the one that does a lot of my flyers and all of my designs for um, for the award shows and so forth like that. And she does an excellent job. And she's in the in the spot that I entitled "Ordinary People Doing Extraordinary Things," and 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 I see Nicolette as one of those people. When you speak to her, she is just plain and straight. You know, just an ordinary person. But when you look at her work, you say, "Wow, wow, this is extraordinary." So we have her in the spotlight today, and I want her again to slowly tell folks how. And I'm going to have it on the screen here next week. In the scrolling down on the bottom next week, the website and the number how you can be reached once again.
All right. So to get me on WhatsApp, the number is 876-227-5908. That's 876-227-5908, and that's my WhatsApp. And my email is Nicolette, NICOLETTE TSHAI @gmail.com.
Okay, wow. So there you have it. And we're expecting great things from Nicolette throughout the year. And I'm telling you, check her out. Go, you need anything that you need made up, business cards, anything that you need,
Flyers,
flyers, name
any marketing materials, any communication materials, I am the person to get to. If you want to be doing if you want to rebrand your company look, your
Mhm,
logo, your imagery, I am
mhm.
able to assist you with that. If you're looking for someone to do social media marketing or just creating a social media strategy for you, I am your girl.
Okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And Nicolette actually will send you a couple of different looks when you ask for something, and then she doesn't move along until you are totally satisfied with the with the one that so she doesn't just make up something and just send it to you. She gives you different looks and different angles, so you could choose exactly which one fits you, and send it back to you all finished. And
Right. One of the things with me is my clients must always be able to walk away knowing that they got their money's worth and they are pleased with the service. So it's not for me, it's not just creating something just for because I'm doing it for business, but also because I enjoy what I do and I enjoy the feeling I get when I know that my clients are perfectly okay and excited about their looks with whatever services that I provide for them.
yes, and this year well, next year in March, we hope we'll have Nicolette up, and we hope to honor her as one of our awardees at the award show, and she'll come up and do some stage work for me too, of course. Yeah,
Of
but
course, of course.
of course, so we just love having you aboard on the Jamaican Explosion program. She's actually the person behind the scene that you sometimes don't see. She gets all the collages together and the flyers together, and the beautiful the flyers that get sent out every week from the program. So we want to commend you again and keep on doing what you're doing. Black Spider, and and we're looking forward to hearing back from you at some point in time during the year again.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Okay, very good. And same here. And then, folks, you're in tune to Jamaican Explosion on a Monday evening, Labor Day weekend. And guess what? We just had an excellent show here today. We had Nicolette on Bennett from Black Spider, and before that we had Candy, Dr. Camila Candy Isaacs, who was actually the JCDC festival song winner of this year. So we just having a beautiful time here this evening. A lot of people coming in from your barbecues. I hope you had some good barbecue this evening. Some people are still out there barbecuing. Other folks are bringing in the remains and packing up the lunch plates for tomorrow and the day after and so forth like that. As we say goodbye to the summer and we head into the fall, Jamaican Explosion will be here with you on a Monday evening, and we have a whole lot of great stuff coming your way, just like how we bought Papa San the last week and Candy this week. You can expect the very best to come from this area, as well as we'll have feed from Orlando next week. We'll have someone coming in here, Debbie, and we're going to have her back next week, and she's going to be telling us about stuff that's happening down in the Orlando area. We want to welcome Orlando to the Jamaican Explosion experience, and we're going to be featuring some reporters from down in the Orlando area who will be coming on and letting us know what's going on down there in Orlando. So sometimes we'll have people coming from Canada. Sometimes we'll have someone coming from Florida. Sometimes we'll have someone coming from right here in Atlanta. And sometimes we'll be down there in Jamaica, as you know, I was earlier this year. So Jamaican Explosion is truly a Jamaican experience at home and in the diaspora. And I want to say thank you for joining me this evening. It was just such a pleasure having you here with us. And we want to say tune in next week when I'll have my co-host back with us on. He's taking a little Labor Day vacation this week, Mr. KBN. He'll be back with us next week here in the Strength to Breed. So, folks, thanks for joining us once again, and we hope to see you back here next week on a Jamaican Explosion. Okay, so bye for now, and I'll see